Okay, so today we are going with the pharmacology. So first of all, pharmacology is the combination of two words. Here, pharmacology means medicines or drugs. Medicines, or you can say drugs. Okay, and logy means to study. Study. Okay, so what the definition says, pharmacology is all about the study of drugs. Okay, let me write here. Pharmacology is all about the study of drugs and how drugs affect and how body responds against the drugs and body response body response against the drugs. Okay, so let me explain you the definitions. Pharmacology is all about the study of drugs, as pharmacology is the combination of two words. Pharmacolo means medicines or drugs, or logy means to study. So a study of drugs and drugs affect our body, how does drugs affect our body, and how body responds against the drugs. So that's all we will study in the pharmacology. So here we have pharmacy, one more pharmacy and pharmacist. Pharma. So pharmacy is what? The production of medicines. Right. Pharmacology is different and pharmacy is different. Pharmacy production of medicines and pharmacology is study about the drugs or medicines. Now pharmacologist. The pharmacologist is what? The people who study about more about the pharmacy, how that the medicine formula and what we can say the purpose of use this medicine and dose, how much it is required. So that about the people who study about the pharmacy are known as pharmacologists. So the people who study about about the drugs, okay, about the drugs. So the pharmacologists are the people who study about the drugs and tell the patient that which dose is perfect. So in this pharmacologists study about the formula of drugs and purpose, why it is used, purpose and dose, which dose is required for which specific one. Okay, this all was done in the mid of 19th century. In the mid of 19th century. Okay, mid of 19th century. And the scientist who was the founder of modern pharmacology named as Oswald Schmidberg. D. Berg. In 18 to 38 to 1921. He was the founder of modern pharmacology. So here the drugs can be divided from the so drugs can be formed from the plants and animals too. So there are two categories of drugs. Right, the drugs. There are two categories. One is we have the pharmaceutical. So there are the two categories of drugs. One is the pharmaceutical, and while another is additive drugs. Additive drugs. Okay. So here pharmaceutical is basically to treat the disease and make the patient physically normal. Okay, to treat the disease and make the patient patient physically normal. In that it includes the prevention, cure, treatment, diagnosis. Like the patient can be physically normal, no any means disease remains. So here it can include the prevention, cure, treatment and diagnosis. Okay, and this pharmaceutical can be extracted from the plants. We can say extracted, sorry, extracted from plants or made in company too. Okay, so now talking about the additive drugs in which, so in the additive drugs, like the person feels the relax by taking that disease. So that is about the acting on the CNS, central nervous system of the person. And finally the person depend on that drugs. If the person will not eat that drugs, so that he will means not be relaxed or not be the it will be any disease. Okay, you can say. So here let me write makes person relax by feeling pleasure. Means the person is eating drugs so he can be the normal. Otherwise there will be any disease. Okay, so it is all about like let me write here acting on CNS, which is central nervous system of the person, and that person depends on the that drugs. Person depends on drugs or any other things. Okay, like if person will not eat drug, so the person will not feel normal. This is all about the person can be depend on drug. So it is more, you can say, harmful than the pharmaceutical, in that the person can get a treatment, diagnosis, and the person can be physically normal. Okay, so here the one more point should be added. So the person who is the modern we can say modern the founder of modern pharmacology, he first studied about the pharmacy of chloroform. So now what is chloroform? It is one type of like we can say nasha, or what can be that. It is very toxic if we inhale or swallow. If a person can inhale or swallow, it is very harmful for that. Okay, it can also cause the cancer too. So this was the first the scientist, and another was it for and we have the chloral hydrate. Right. So it for the short-term treatment of the insomnia. Insomnia is one type of disease, you can say. So chloral hydrate is the short-term treatment. Right over here, short-term treatment. Treatment on the insomnia. It is one type of disease. Okay. So this was all about the pharmacology. Hope you got. Bye bye.